Let's discuss about Azure Arc in this video. Azure Arc is like a universal remote for managing all your IT resources, whether they are in Azure, on premises, or even in other clouds like AWS or Google Cloud. It extends Azure powerful management tools to resources anywhere, and this makes it incredibly useful for businesses with complex hybrid environments. Azure Arc is a set of technologies that bring Azure's management and governance capability to resources outside of Azure. These resources could be servers, Kubernetes clusters, or even databases running in your on premise data center or another cloud provider. We know that most organizations don't live in a 100% Azure world. They have a mix of resources, some in their own data centers, some in other clouds, and some in Azure. Managing all these from a different places can be chaotic. Azure Arc solves this by giving you a single control plane for everything. Let's unpack few features of Azure Arc. Azure Arc lets you manage resources like servers, Kubernetes clusters, and databases running anywhere as if they were in Azure. You can run Azure services like Azure Data Services on your on premises or multi cloud environments. You can use Azure governance tools like Azure Policy and Azure Role Based Access Control for all your resources, regardless of where they are. Azure Arc integrates with Azure Automation and GitHub to deploy and update resources across environments consistently. And you can extend Azure security tools like Microsoft Defender for cloud and monitoring capabilities to non-Azure resources. You can do a number of things using Azure Arc. You can use Azure Arc to manage Linux and Windows servers across your environments. You can monitor performance, you can apply security policies, and you can automate updates. You can bring Kubernetes cluster under Azure management and use tools like Azure Policy and GitHub for consistent operations. You can run Azure SQL Managed Instance or Azure PostgreSQL Hyperscale on premises or in other cloud and benefit from Azure scalability and automation. And you can apply a single set of compliance and securities policies across your entire environment, whether it's on premise, Azure, or another cloud. When you implement Azure Arc, instead of juggling multiple tools and platforms, you can manage everything from the Azure portal. Azure Arc will help you modernize legacy systems by extending cloud capabilities to on-premises resources. Developers can use familiar Azure tools to build, deploy, and manage applications across hybrid environments. In short, Azure Arc is like a bridge that connects all your IT resources, wherever they are, under Azure's umbrella. It simplifies management, strengthens security, and help you make the most of your hybrid or multi-cloud environment. Whether you are a small business or a global enterprise, Azure Arc is a game changer for keeping your IT world in harmony.